Hello, it's time once again for another Good to Know Monday tip. I'm so happy to tell you that another 100 plus subscribers joined our Good to Know Monday Tips group in just the past week alone. That's over 250 new subscribers in just 2 weeks. And so things are hopping. I also have to tell you how much I enjoy sharing these tips. I'm confident they'll help you in your business and in your life. At least that's my hope. Now, before I start my video tip for today, let me quickly mention to those of you who just joined us, you can find all my past Good to Know Monday tips on my YouTube channel, Marty Braden at Living the Dream Coaching. So just go there and click on playlist to watch them. Okay, let's do this. I titled today's video tip, How to Edit Your YouTube Videos. This will be especially helpful for those of you who have or are intending to have a YouTube channel of your own. If you don't already know how to do this, this video tip will help you use the YouTube's video editor in 5 easy steps. It's quite simple once you know how. And so I'm going to quickly go over the steps that made all the difference for me once I learned how to do them. So let me quickly share my screen so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go to share right here. I've got it right up above on another screen here. Let's see if I can find this. Okay, there we go. See if you can see that. I'm going to hit share. And we're right here. You should be able to be seeing this. So very good. That is when you do a Google search, a YouTube search and hit Marty Braden and Living the Dream, right here, you'll see that. And this is the page, okay? Now, let me tell you that the first time I tried to use this editor, it was so incredible because I was so lost. Man, I would have had thrills to have known how to do what I'm going to show you right now. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, this is my YouTube channel. So I'm going to go right back up. I'm going to move this little thing right here down a little bit. See this little picture of me right here? I'm going to click that and the drop down happens. Let's move this over here and it goes right down here to YouTube Studio right there on that link. So I'm going to click YouTube Studio right there. I'm just going to change to my studio right here. And this is the dashboard. It says dashboard right here on the left top just below my picture here. And if you scroll down a little bit, you see content right there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit content. And it'll list all my videos. So there they are. There's all my videos. Start right here. This one I already set up for this little demo. So I'm going to use this one. And as you can see, see that little pin? That is an edit pin. Each one of them have this edit pin, which is great. So if I go ahead and I click on this picture, it's going to open up the video right here. And this right here, I'm going to now move this over here a little bit. And if you now notice over here on these choices, details and analytics and editor, there's the editor link right here. So let me click on the editor link right there. Okay, and it's going to pop up and there it is. There's the video and you can see it all loaded up, all frames of this video. And it also has some things that I'll show you next. It says trim and that kind of thing. But if you use your mouse, if I use the left link and I click on that little dot, see that little dot right there in the bar that runs down? If I click on that right here and I drag it over to the end and I see that video picture, it's changing right there as I move this back and I'm holding that down. I'm not letting up. I come down to where I say goodbye. Up here shortly. There it is. You see me saying goodbye. There's my smile. So I'm just right there. I'm going to let up. You can see just barely a little space right here. Now it's ready to do something. It's ready to trim that little piece off. And now this right here, down here, it says split. So I'm going to split that off by clicking on that. And see that space in there? Now I take my thing. See that arrow? You see how it makes a little arrow there? So to the right, I'm going to hold my mouse down, the left little button, mouse down with my finger, index finger, and pull it right there. And it fills it in. I'm going to let go. Now that's a bar that needs to go away. And I come back down here where it says clear all or preview. Now you click preview right there, boom. And it's going to stop and then I scroll up, move this out of the way, and I hit preview. So now I can come up here and save that edit feature. So that was the steps. I'm gonna hit that and notice it says save changes. Yes, I absolutely want to save those changes. And so it's gonna gray out. There it goes. And I'm going to let that gray out. And when it's all done, the video's edited. I don't want to wait the 3 minutes or 5 minutes on this Zoom video for you to see that but it is doing its thing, and it comes back and it goes away. The gray part of this screen goes away, and it's ready to go, and you can play it and even scroll it forward to where this is. You can pull that right up there and then let go and let it finish playing, and you'll see where it stops me going like this, and I smile, and the rest of that is off. That's how you edit. You click editor, you pull that little bar here over to where you want. I could have stopped here, I could have stopped up front. You can do it up front, and then you can go here and do it at the back, and you hit split. Down here, split came up, then you hit preview, and then you hit save, and you say yes to the save, and it goes to this gray. That's how you edit pieces off the front or the back of your video. Isn't that fantastic? It took me forever to figure that out. I can't tell you how important that was to learn how to do that. It's just so fun. So there you go. I hope that was helpful and has made you feel like you can go ahead and edit your own YouTube videos in the term of taking some off the front, because you maybe are doing funny things and you stop and take a moment to be knowing you're going to be recorded, and you can edit that out. And then when you finish, you can stop and pause a while and let it do its thing, and you sit quietly and you can edit those two pieces off. That's what we just went through. It's so great. I hope it's helpful to you, because it certainly was for me. Maybe on another video tip, I can show you how to add a blur to your video. And if you want to cover something up where you don't want to have that thing show up, I know you can figure that out like I had to, but seeing it done can really save some time. And so maybe I'll do that in another tutorial video in the future and send it out as a Good to Know Monday tips. Anyway, before I let you go, let me take just a moment to ask you if you've ever thought about starting your own business, or you've already started one and feel a need for a little help. Have you ever considered getting a coach? What I just did is an example of the things I can share with you. There's so many things I can share that I've experienced that'll help save you a lot of broken noses. A coach is someone you can trust, someone who's been there and done that. And like I said last week on last week's Good to Know Monday tip, all of the top business owners I know, as well as most top athletes, have a coach or mentor. The reason I'm asking is because that's what I do. Like I said, I'm a coach of beginner entrepreneurs just like you on how to start and launch a business successfully. In fact, I'd be extremely honored to be your coach, even if it was just for 15 minutes on a free phone call with me. If you look into the email that I sent you, you'll see there in that Good to Know video tip email that introduced this video, I put a link there in the body of the text that says 15-minute overview with Coach B. Go ahead and click on it and set up your own free 15-minute coaching call with me. I think you'll love it. It'll help you move to the next level. Even though it's just a quick 15 minutes call, I think you're going to find it very, very helpful and informative. And you have absolutely nothing to lose because there's no cost. When you click on it, my calendar is going to open up so you can set the day and time and chat with me on that day and the time that you select that's convenient for you. It will also ask you for your name and phone number, and that's so I can call you back for that short 15-minute coaching call. Anyway, I look forward to it. I hope you do it. But until we meet again by video or email or text or whatever, on my website, maybe even you find a way to come in and check out one of my live coaching calls on Zoom, whichever way, until we meet again, I want to tell you, I wish you continued success.